Eric here. Today, let's have a look how you as a small business owner can register with this directory and then add your own listings to it. Okay, the first thing, we go up to the dashboard. You see the registration tab there. Click on that. You're then on the registration page. All that you need to do is add your name in here. I'm just going to put my demo, and I'll just put admin at mydemo.com, and then you can put a password, of course, then your name. I'll put my name in here. There we are. So there we go, just going through that. Your username, which you'll use to log in, the email address, the password, your name, last name, agree to the privacy policy, agree to the terms and conditions, and then click to join. That's being processed, and then you come to this page here. Now you need to be logged in order to be able to add your listings. So log in here. We'll just put my demo. And the password we chose. And then we log in. You see there, the login successful and you're redirected. Now, you're on your very own dashboard. This is where, as you get more listings, you can add them and manage them all from this platform here, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. For now, we'll just press on, and we've registered, we've logged in, and now we can add our listing. Now we're on our add listing page, and you choose the package. Now it's a complimentary package, so there's no money involved here. We're taking away all the problems in that regard. So press continue. And now we proceed to add our listing. You'll see there's a choice of listing types. There's regular listings and featured listing. There's 10 regular listings that you can add to the site and 1 featured listing. Now, if you need more than this, then that's fine. Congratulations on being so busy. But for now, we'll just press on with the regular listing. Excuse me. The regular listings will be found in the categories and locations, but we'll talk about that as we go down through this. A featured listing, the difference with the featured listing is that it appears on the front page of the website. So you might want to choose that for your opening listing. Right, okay, we'll press on. We'll just do a demo real estate. Let's go with my demo real estate. I'll put a capital D in there maybe, make it a bit nicer. The description here, this is where you put a nice big description of your business. Obviously, it's an advert for your business, so put as much effort in there as you can. There are some basic editing tools across the top here. Now, I'm just going to drop in some copy that I did earlier. You can see all this here, all looking very, very nice. So we move on down. We have this option here of cash accepted, yes or no, with card only. Now, obviously, we're strong advocates for keeping cash alive in society for a whole number of reasons, which we'll go into another time. But for now, we'll just press cash welcome. The category, now, the category is the broad description which captures businesses within with a general overall category. So for this one here, we will go down and we'll pick real estate. Now you can add other categories, so let's have a think. What else could we have? We might say, oh, well, professional services maybe. So we'll leave it at that for now. With the tags, this is something that you can fine tune the category. So in other words, in real estate, for example, you might look at the tags and you might say commercial real estate, you might say property management, you might have a look at, say, what else have we got? Residential. So you've got the broad category, you have the tags within that category, and then we move on. So you come down here to the featured list or your specialities of your business. Now, using the real estate idea that we're going with, we'll just put in a couple of things that may be appealing for real estate people. Let's say one more maybe, property management. Okay, so you can have 8 of those specialities or features in that section there. Now, the location of the business. So this is the broad regional area that you're operating in. Once again, you can choose several areas. Let's go here, say Adelaide East. Let's say we're doing Adelaide North, and maybe Adelaide West, maybe. Okay, so you get the idea. The locations are the broad general locations. Now, the difference here, the business address, this is your business address, not personal address, of course, is where your business operates from. Now, I'm just going to put in Kensington Road, Kensington Park in Adelaide for an example. Coming down here, we have the images and video section. So select your images that you want to appear. You can select up to, I think, 6 images. Let's have a look. 1. Let's do that. Put them in. Now, the thing here is try and keep an eye on the size of the images that you're putting in. Like the larger the image, the more difficult it will be in loading quickly, and it will affect the site speed. So if you can keep them down, that would be appreciated. But there you go. You get the idea. The images appear that way. You've got a limit of 6 files, up to 3 megabytes in total. Now, for your promotional video, if you have one, many of these things are optional, but if you have a promotional video, you can drop it in here. I'll just pick any old video for now. Now, your contact info would be, let's have a look. Well, it's not going to be that. So, admin@mydemorealestate.com. The phone number is obviously the phone number that you want to be contacted on for your business. Website, if you have one. I'll just put any old website in there for now. Now, as we get down to the social networks, if you click on the Add New, and then you click on this box here, you can add in your social media channels. Let's have a look. We've got, say, Twitter, let's say YouTube. So you can put down your social media there, which will appear on your listing on the website. You put in the link to your Facebook page, a link to your Twitter, and etc., etc. Now, for now, I'm just going to delete these because I don't want to be bothered putting false social media links in there. Now, business hours. Different options here between open 24 hours, 7 days. If you don't like getting any sleep, you can choose that one. You can hide the business hours completely. So you can go like that, or you can hide the business hours, or you can become open for selected hours. For example, Monday, let's say you're opening from 9 a.m. and you're closing at, say, 7 o'clock, and then you go down like that. Maybe on Tuesday you're open all day, who knows. Wednesday, again, you would choose the opening and closing times there. So we will, and if you're not open on a certain day, you can cancel it like this. So I'll just leave that like that for now. The time zone's automatic, so you don't need to worry about that. The map, this shows you where your location is. You can check that it's come up correctly. You can enter the coordinates manually, but you wouldn't want to be bothered doing that. That's too much hard work. Or you can hide the map if you don't want the map to appear at all. So once you've got that, just click on the privacy policy and terms and conditions and save and preview. It has to go through a little bit of processing in the back end, so give it a couple of seconds to do that. Just processing all the images, etc. So now this is what your site will look like. Obviously, there'll be your name in there. The images that you put in are looking very nice. My Demo Real Estate. These are the categories that you chose. The secondary category you can see there. We can make that the primary one, obviously, if that was more appropriate. These are the locations that you're operating in. You don't have any reviews yet, so that's blank at the moment. The public can save this to their favorites. They can also share it out on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, or there'll be others coming in there soon. These little dots here are for reporting if there's a problem with your listing in some way that people don't like, but it's hidden away, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You can continue with this process. In other words, once you're happy with the listing, or you can click to re-edit it and go back to the page we had before. This is the description we put in. Link to the website there. These are your specialities, like property management, residential, commercial, that we put in on the other page. The features, the specialities again that your business is involved in, like in real estate terms, auctions, appraisals, property management. The cash accepted icon is ticked there. The business address where you are, the phone number, how to contact you, the email, your website, your promotional video, and the map. Now, when people click on the map there, they will see an image of your business and some general directions on how to get there with the click the directions button. If people want to contact you, then they can do so here. Name, email, message, send it to you. And here is where people can write the review of your business. Now, obviously, this is only a demo here, and it's brand new anyway, so there's no reviews. The people can give you a rating here, leave a comment, and then submit the review. Then one other area here, if people want to contact you here, they can just contact you on that, and then away they go again. It's the second option, similar to the first contact form we had down the bottom. So you're okay, you're all happy with that. You continue. There's no checkout, so you don't need to worry about that. So it's not active, monetization is not active on this site. So if you come into there, don't worry about it. Now, let's have a quick look at your dashboard whilst you're here. So go up to dashboard. And this, when you come back to the site in future and you log in, you will land on your personal dashboard page, which looks like this. Now here, as you can see, it never expires. It's a lifetime listing. It's published. It's a complimentary plan. You can edit it from here. It's a free listing, so you can ignore this little bit here, or you can delete the listing there. Across here, you'll see, this is a place where you'll see the announcements that we might make from time to time to let you know what's going on. Now there's no announcements found because we haven't done any for this site, for this particular listing, obviously. You get to see how many listings you've got. They will all appear down here. You can ignore most of these things here. They're not relevant at this stage. They're features that will be coming into the site. You can add another listing by submitting the listing here or adding the listing there, same thing. If you're done with it, you can then log out. And then you end up back on the home page where you can go down and find your listing here when it appears. Okay, it just has to be approved at the back end and then it will appear on here. Right, so that's a overview for the registration. Register first, log in, and then add your listing. I hope all that made sense. If it didn't, then feel free to drop us a line or give me a call and we can talk about it from there. The only thing I would appreciate if you could share or follow us on our social media, principally Facebook and YouTube. That would help enormously as we move towards growing the numbers attached to this site. So thank you so much and all the best.